Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Stooge Experience, where you can crack a beer, take your brain, throw it down the alley, figure out some football picks, possibly set a parlay that's going to make it to where you're either not clocking in on Monday,
Sure.
or unfortunately, you might clock in on Sunday.
Every time.
Yeah. Speaking of clocking in for Sunday, Zach, what the hell's going on? I'm hearing there's some shit going down. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
guys,
mean, I have come into a position in my life where I am always clocked in. Does not matter. Could be 8:30 in the evening. Could be 8:30 in the morning. Does not matter. I will get a phone call from somebody who's needs answers, needs
okay,
guidance, needs shit that I can't provide.
okay. Emotional support,
Needs
perhaps.
to ask somebody else because that's not my problem. Like
Okay.
all of the anything that you could think of, I've
Yeah.
been asked it. It's been required of me. Today I was
Yeah.
Uber. I was
Okay.
Uber for the school. Now is that my problem? I mean, no, but am I gonna not let people go to a game because they can't have a no, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down.
Sure.
Um, you
I'll take
know,
that too, Tim.
when I gotta talk to the board and like the real board, I'm not talking even board of
Oh, okay.
directors. I'm not
Okay. Board of
talking,
directors. Got
our
it.
personal board. I'm talking the
Sure.
board,
Sure.
the people that pay the salary, that give you
Yeah.
the bada bing, the real
Yeah.
deal
Yeah.
heavy hitters. When I got to talk to them, and the two people that present before me have 3 pages of bullet points, and I got 1 page.
Oh Jesus.
Now I do think they might have appreciated that, the
Yeah.
board. I don't think
Take
they
it from both.
minded. I think they actually kind of preferred it.
Okay.
But I didn't get quite a good read. But I'm the type of guy, and I was telling like the other people I work with, like I have never been the guy that like has like it would be too much for me to put everything down, like
Yeah.
because then I wouldn't be talking. I'd be just like reading off the thing. And then for other people, it's obviously different. Like some people need to see
Yeah.
all the things that they want to point out, which either way is fine. Like it doesn't matter to me. I just like can't even fathom
Yeah.
doing it that way. My brain doesn't work that way. I had 4 bullet points,
That's
and
cool.
then I just talk.
There you
And I
go.
do me,
There you
you
go.
know. Um, so
Love to hear that.
board. Hopefully, board respected the vision, respected the process.
Okay.
It was funny though that when I, in the midst of me talking about commitment and getting everybody on board, and then I come back to the house and we got fucking hellfire of games happening and people can't we're getting 40 pieced and I'm like, gosh,
uh
shit, I mean, what do I do?
I mean,
But
was it
it takes time. I will say, I had been coaching the track team for a while. Obviously,
yeah.
those of you that know me, coaching the sprinters at Damon and St. Lucy's. Now I'm the head coach of the girls. It took me 3 years to get one group of the track team to be locked in.
Okay.
So it's hard. Like I get like there's a reason why Saban pulled up and he lost to Louisiana Monroe.
Sure.
Like it takes a little bit for it to get set, but once it gets set, it's going. Like that's why all the other coaches are like, "Oh man, everyone wants to be a sprinter. Everybody, you guys have such a good group. You guys are, man. I wish I could get all my kids there on a Saturday for Saturday practice." I'm like, "That's our bare minimum, bro."
Mm-hmm.
But it took 3 years ago to like
To
set up,
build that
and
foundation.
I got to be the guy that if I'm not down, then they're not going to be down. If I'm not picking someone up for a 6:30 a.m. practice or staying until 6,
Sure.
or I told the board, I said, "Hey, if there was a job where I could coach all 13 teams, I would do that. I'll coach
Yeah.
water polo. I don't give a shit. I'd be down to coach every team. Obviously, it's impossible,
Hell yeah.
but that's who I'm boots on the ground.
You're about it. You're about building a
I'm
program.
boots on the ground coach.
I like it.
Now, the hard part is the high school level, it's sometimes hard to get other coaches as an AD, other coaches to be how you are.
Yeah, to kind of mold them into the
Cuz
vision that you're looking for.
cuz they're not doing it for the bread, I'll tell you that much. So it's hard to get people that are like normally the people that are down for that end up being at higher, or they're with you for 1 year and then they go off to the next thing cuz they have a bigger job, or they go
Sure.
coach in college or whatever. So it can be hard, but my job is it's fucked. I mean, it's it's kind of just I mean,
So
it's It's fun, but it's fucked. If
Is
that
the
makes sense. Like,
is like the best way to say it. Like after tonight's call, did you feel like Ben Johnson? Like we just got 50 dropped on us. Like what are we gonna
yeah,
do?
I
Is
mean,
it
a
like
lot
at
of it
that
is
level,
like
or is it
a
like, hey,
lot
we're
of it
gonna
is
build
like, you
this
know,
up?
it's funny because obviously I'm 26, and shout out to you. Obviously, we'll let the people know. Big Dog has
Appreciate
turned
it.
26. He's closer to 30 than 20. It's fucked. The life's
Yeah,
over. Can't do
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Um,
That was the sentiment from the folks. You know, you get the usual phone call from mom and dad. Mom does the whole,
but
can't believe you're so old, can't believe
sure,
all this, and then my
the
dad. The
classics.
only thing he chimes in with is, "Hey, I hate to tell you this, but at the same time, hey, it only goes downhill from here, so you better
Yeah,
enjoy it." I said, "All right,
it's like, yeah, man, it's like 30 more years till I get to you, man. Like, I don't.
appreciate it."
Yeah. But it's
That's for
funny because
sure.
I'm the 26-year-old athletic director, and I'm like talking to my coaches, and I'm trying to talk them off like the ledge, and I'm like, dude, like I should not, like, I guess that's a testament to, like, all right, I kind of made it happen in my
Yeah,
profession, and I'm doing
100%.
some good things, but it's also like, fuck me, bro. Like, I could just be coaching and just chilling.
How do those
'Cause I,
conversations go? Like, you're telling this guy like, "Hey, I know what you're feeling, but like, I hate to bring this up, but like, you do got a family, you got two kids you're trying to put through school. You might want to kind of
yeah, I mean, some of it, like,
settle
it's
in."
even it's a more interesting conversation with some of the coaches because some of them are like the three new coaches we have, flag football, water polo, and softball, are all younger than me.
Okay,
So
I feel like that's a better
it
mix.
kind of works, but it's still like I'm really young for my job. Like
Yeah,
you'd be hard pressed to find a athletic director of a high school that's 26 years old.
I
There's
believe it.
probably, I mean, maybe one or two. I doubt that there's a lot. Whenever I go to these damn conferences, I know that I don't see a lot. So then it's like
Yeah,
me just mixing it up with the 30 plus group, which it's cool. Like when I go to the baseline league
yeah,
AD meetings, it's all the fucking big dogs there. I'm like, oh shit, like, all right, I'm just here. I'm repping St. Lucy's. Like,
yeah. It's like, give me a sandwich from
they don't really
the
care
back,
what we
please.
do. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing this year? You guys got a JV? Nope, just varsity. Okay, sounds good. They just move on. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing, and we're trying to get shit moving. I hope the board, saw the vision, because they are the ones that put the cash out. So
Once again, got to clarify, not our board of
not
directors,
our
the
board,
board,
the board,
the board. We just got to
the
make sure we
board
clarify
that
that.
gives me the
Your daily
cash,
bread.
the cash to make my board of directors happy.
Sure.
You know,
So
so really,
stockholders essentially in
the
this situation.
stockholders are
Yeah.
really helping out. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to do what the stockholders want, or else we don't
Board
get
of
to go to
directors is gonna be
we can't go
pissed.
to Houston's. You
Yeah,
know,
we might not be able to go to McDonald's at this point. So
Vegas off the table. We're going to Morongo. Okay,
yeah,
so
if we're putting it all in black, and if we don't make it, head right back out.
yeah, we're screwed. Then I'm gonna have to coach all these sports to get the stipend. So yeah, I mean it's going well.
Yeah,
Some sports great, some sports tough. I mean, I think I
sure.
like the problem with the fall sports right now is I didn't quite get my grasp on it all because I kind of went into this role in like early summer, like in June.
Yeah,
By the time you get to the
she's
summer,
such a fast pickup.
the fall sports stuff are already rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there
Yeah,
are people that were behind on stuff that, we have people that don't understand how far in advance your sport needs to move on things. Like I'm already, our uniform guy, I already have been in contact with him. I'm like, hey, when do you need our order in for the track season?
yeah.
He's like, hey, if you get your order in by like,
October like 10th or something.
October, then for all the custom stuff, we get it to you by January 1st.
Okay, so it's like a 2 month lag time. So you
Yeah,
got to
so it's
build
like
that in,
if
or 3 months.
that's what I'm saying. So like a lot of the time in our history at the school, it's been like someone could show up a week before the season starts
Yeah,
and just join the team. Whereas if we want to do these things and be legit and have warm ups and
yeah.
have gear and have cool uniforms that you want to customize, you want to do all these things, like you have to be
Organized.
ahead. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if we're talking fall, we're in March.
Yep.
If we're talking water polo now or before, which they've been good. So it takes a little bit to figure it out, but
I'm sure you got a bunch of spreadsheets sent to you last minute. Hey, I'm sharing this with you. You're like, fuck,
Oh,
what
I
am I gonna do
mean,
about it?
we got our damn tennis uniforms submitted last week. They played today.
So we didn't have any uniforms.
And now yes. Okay, so here. Yes, that's my job, right? So like does it
I
fall on me?
guess.
Yeah, because I'm the AD, and if our girls don't have a uniform, okay, like who the fuck did he not order? But I can't be like
Mhm.
I can't be doing everything. All right. So then
Yeah.
our coach was like, "Hey, man, I had issues. Like I've had issues with this company for the ordering before. Like I don't. I'm like, dude, we've been trying to get in touch with you to approve the order for 2 weeks." And he's like, "Oh, I did it like way back, and I tried to do that separate from the spirit pack." I'm like, "Well, why didn't you CC me on the email so that I could approve it?" So like, little things like that where I'm just
Yeah.
like, sometimes you have to let, not always at the detriment of the girls, because most of our
Sure.
tennis team had uniforms. So it's kind of the same group, so it wasn't like the end of the world. But you have to kind of let them crash and burn and be like, "Hey, dude, like we're making this your responsibility. You got to figure shit out, and I'm here to approve
Facilitate.
orders, submit, make sure it's on time." But
Yeah.
I'm trying to let people know, man. Like, take US. Obviously, we're not college sport, but
Sure.
USC track and field, for example. When I enter the team, they know that I'm joining the team in June. They have uniforms for me in September, and I don't need that uniform until January. But it's done. It's set. It's here are our people. We have wiggle room for one or two additions. It's not like
Yeah.
we order 20 uniforms for basketball and 25 girls want to show up 5 girls want to show up last minute, bro. We ain't
We don't
got it
got
for
that
you.
yet. Yeah.
But some people are like, "Oh, I'll just join. I'll just go up and join." It's like they had tryouts a month ago. You didn't get the emails? "Oh, no, I had my notifications off." It's like, "Well, what the fuck?"
Fuck am I sending these
What
things
do you
for,
want from
man?
me, man?
You know what? I do got something that'll brighten your day. Okay, we are in the most wonderful time of the year, and I know everyone says it's Christmas. Kind of think it's bullshit because a lot of credit cards get maxed out to
Okay.
make that experience. We're in fresh cut grass, grab a beer, sit on
Sure.
couch, ass in seats, Saturday and Sunday, sometimes on Monday as well, sometimes Thursday, even Fridays.
Yeah.
It's football season. We had a great NFL slate this weekend.
Sure.
Starting with Thursday, we got some games to recap. We got Jaden Daniels going up into
Looking
Lambeau,
like
see what
shit.
he could do. Well, yeah, that's possible.
Sure.
We got the Bengals trying to start 2-0 for the first time probably since Joe Burrow's been there.
Sure.
We got the Patriots and the Miami Dolphins, which I'm not even sure why that just came out of my mouth. Apparently, everyone's saying to fuck me and fire me. So I don't know
Okay.
what's going
Yep.
on.
Well,
I didn't know that I was a part of the organization. I'd probably make a lot
Shaloli.
of changes. Um, if everyone could just stop saying fire Greer and like say who it is, that'd make it a lot better. Because then I'm starting to think, did I not CC somebody on an email? What's going on here?
Yeah,
Did I tell Tua to airmail the shit out of the ball? Don't think so, but it's potential.
sure.
And then going down to our doubleheader Monday night, we just had some great football going on. So, you know what? I think we can go ahead and start with our picks from last week
Sure.
and just see how we did. Um, we're kind of seeing the field pretty well, 4-3. I mean, not bad. Um, Commanders, Packers. I really thought it was going to be close. Now, I got to get on my high horse for a second, okay? And this has nothing to do with fantasy value. Okay, I just want to preface that. I am, however, a stakeholder in Wild Bill, so there is
Okay.
possibly a bias towards that.
Shaloli.
If you have a defense that is really, really good at pass rushing in a one-score game, and you don't know how to slow down the pass rush, what is the two things you could do to slow down a pass rush?
Quick passing.
Okay, could do that. Maybe there's three then. So quick passes, screen game,
Screen. Sure.
or run the football.
You could run the rock right into their face.
I don't understand what's going on because you got Wild Bill had, I think, 3 carries and he averaged 5 yards per carry. He actually got the ball for the first carry out of the second half, got 5 yards to second and 5, and they just pulled him.
Yeah.
So I'm not really understanding what the
Yeah,
game
what are we
plan
doing here?
was. I feel like most Thursday games, we kind of think, what the hell's going on? Like, one team looks like they're really dialed in, and the other doesn't know what the hell's going
Yeah.
on. I still think the Packers are great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they're going to be really susceptible to the run. Their corners love to sit on everything because they know the ball's coming out fast. They're going to be great at pass coverage. I
Yep.
don't think they're very good at stopping the run. Now, if teams are just going to line up and try to throw it like 45 times, then yeah, they're going to be in a great spot. I just didn't really understand that. Like, we're at a professional level making like high school level mistakes. Like, you're playing
Yep.
into their hand. And even if it's a 10-point game to start the half, if you go down and score methodically, one, your defense gets more time to rest. So that's great because they're already getting shit on. And then two, you probably take a lot of clock so that your guys kind of get a rhythm going. Three, you open up play action for your quarterback. So then people are open. So it makes it easier for them.
Sure.
And then four, you start to tire out that defense. So the pass rush slows down. Micah has to sub in and out. They have to change people. Like, I'm not really sure what was going on. Like, it looked like the game plan was, we want Jaden Daniels to have 40 fantasy points or we're losing. That's about it.
Sure.
Like, that was game plan.
Yeah.
Is that what you saw? I know you picked the Packers, and they beat the bejesus out.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I've always, since last year, I mean, I am always the sophomore slump type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of saw it with the Texans a little bit. They got blessed because they got to play Herbert in the playoffs. So you kind of just get a freebie win in your second season if you're CJ Stroud. But that obviously wasn't targeted at anybody in particular. But
no, not at all.
Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I think the Packers are my best comparison for it is honeymoon period in Call of Duty.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Not that they're not good, because I think they're good. They're going to go to the playoffs. I picked them to win the division, and I think that's probably fair. I mean, the Vikings are Bears are Lions are I don't think they're better than the
I'm
Packers.
not buying the Lions. I'll tell you that.
So like, I'm feeling good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're kind of just getting the perfect storm right now, and I don't think the Commanders are actually as good as I don't think they're as good as we thought they were last year. Like last year, I didn't even think they were good. When the Eagles got to play them in the NFC Championship game, I thought, oh, it's going to be fucking free.
Yeah.
But I'm like, as long as we beat the Rams, we're chilling.
Yeah.
That's what literally I said. It could have been Lions, it could have been Commanders. Doesn't matter who it is. We already beat the Rams. That probably should have been the conference championship game. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be fucking free. And sure enough, it was, because they were still like feeling great that they beat us when Jalen was hurt. I'm like, okay, man, you barely won that game.
With black magic.
So they black magic their way into that win against Chicago. And from that point on, they just it was like a fate run. And I think it's kind of going to come to an end here.
Okay.
That doesn't mean necessarily they won't make the playoffs, but
right.
I don't know. I'm seeing 10-7, 9-8, 8-9, like in that kind of realm of
I could see that.
4-game swing. I could see them losing to the Cowboys once. I could see them losing to the Giants again. I could see the Eagles sweeping them. They go 2-4 in division. And because they did well last year, they're going to have a harder schedule this year. And, I think that's my read on that.
I like it. I think the honeymoon period, like Call of Duty, is like the best way to explain it, because I'm seeing people be like, you know what, this defense might be the greatest of all time. I'm like, let's relax for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Like, Micah can make your corners look really good because they know the ball's coming out fast.
Sure.
So it's a weapon. I'm not saying it isn't, but
yeah,
if you're telling me Tucker Kraft is going to have over 100 receiving yards every game, then yeah, they're the best team I've ever seen. Like, but we all know Kraft mac and cheese ain't going to do that every game. It's just not happening.
I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I mean that's very ambitious, to say the least. Yeah, I'm not buying that the Commanders are going to be a great football team this year. I think that they're going to become a run-first team, which, again, helps my franchise stakes as technically a shareholder at this point.
Yep.
Feed fucking Wild Bill, okay? You're going to have Mariota in for a couple games. Unfortunately for you, I don't know how many tosses Scary Terry's going to get. I feel like Ertz is going to be the guy.
Yep.
And that sucks. But that's just the way that goes. Yeah. Speaking of sucks, we'll go Jaguars, Bengals. I'm just gonna ask: is Brian Thomas Jr. Is he just a little scaredy cat? Is that what's
Is
going
he
on?
just a bitch? Yeah, he's a bitch made
Yeah,
cat.
bitch made cat. I mean, it's a big
I
question.
mean, it's perfect spot for him on the Jags.
Yeah, yeah,
Jaguar, that's their mascot. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a bitch made cat, you might as well be on the Jaguars because that was pathetic
yeah,
what I saw, and it straight
yeah.
pissed me off.
I mean, I've seen Trevor threw. He actually threw it really good on the body, to where
Yeah.
you could catch it and fall. You get
Yep.
the first down and you don't take a hit. Like he could have been in an Edelman position.
Yep.
I've never seen an NFL receiver, especially with the rules nowadays, where like you can't get decapitated, otherwise the guy has to pay you for your
Yeah.
entire
Honestly,
salary.
can't believe that we won this game. So
I couldn't either, but I
uh,
was okay losing it because it
yeah,
would add to the drama for the Bengals of
sure,
like, holy shit, we're 1-1. What are we gonna
sure.
do? Um, but at what cost? I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but looking at all the off-season moves, I'm like, is anybody going to protect Joey B, or are we just going to go six-man scat protection, everybody out in a pattern, and Joey figure it out? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it's ridiculous. And we'll go more into that injury in a bit. We have a nice little segue into it, which is perfect. But yeah, I mean, the bitch made cats over at Jacksonville. I would imagine though, when you do like a WWE promo to say that it's going to go on forever, like I would assume we have something kind of cooked up.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going to be honest. I didn't think Travis Hunter had it was pass interference on that last drive. I thought it was good coverage.
Hmm.
Thought it was a little ticky tack on it, just because
Sure.
like, first of all, I just got to ask. It's third. I think it was third and long.
Yeah.
Why are you going to Yosivas when you got the $50 million man and like the $30 million man? Like, why are
It's a great
we?
question. It's a question
Because
we're all looking for, huh?
I don't think Yosivas was going to catch the ball. Like, he's not the guy I want to put on a one-on-one fade
Yeah. I
like
don't need the
Devontae
game on the
Adams.
line with him.
So that to
Respectfully.
me was like, you can't bail them out for a shit call.
Hmm.
Like, unless Browning just went rogue and said, I love this one-on-one matchup against
Yeah.
number two pick.
True.
Like, let's just sling this shit. Um, and then speaking of not slinging this shit, I mean, Eagles Chiefs, boy, we got another segue into that. It was a smash mouth football game, man. It was just fucking let the clock run the
Yep.
rock, take care of business, punt the football. Travis
Yep.
Kelsey, wear your hands. Don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Butterfingers and a half. I mean, does Pacheco still play football? Still not sure.
Guy shit. Yeah. I mean, I believed in him, but he's a shitter rat. I mean, it was an ugly game.
Yeah.
Um, got a lot of people calling for the OC's head.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rightly so. There's a couple drives where there were people open, and then it's just unfortunate timing with pressure and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's just I don't know. It's typical Eagles first 4 to 5 weeks of just kind of
Yeah, just
If
kind of
they win,
dinking
great.
dong.
If they lose, whatever. I mean, people are just going to overreact to everything.
Sure.
It does. I think it's a little bit different because people are comparing it to the Brian Johnson
Yeah.
2 years ago. I
Yes.
think it's a little different because I do think the defense is legit.
Okay.
Like that year, the defense was not good.
Yeah, they were just kind
Like
of
like
lucking
that
their
game
way.
against the Bills, it was like 38-34, and like all the games were like
Yeah.
just like crazy, and people couldn't stop anyone, and the Eagles were just throwing go balls and making it work, and it was kind of fine. And by the end of that year, the Eagles defense was like number 30 in points and yards given up. This
Yeah.
defense is good. They got
Okay.
young guys making plays.
Yeah.
They're
Jalen
like
Carter's not spitting on
they're
people.
solid. I trusted Vic Fangio to even make the defense better. I think the offense is just kind of I don't know. I think that they could do things a lot better. I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh no, everything is fine." I just think it can be hard when every single year you have a new person calling plays. Every
Fair.
single year. It's like it's going to be hard. I think the Chiefs, I don't know if you want to call it lucky, but their organization has lucked into always having the same OC and always having the same DC because Spags
Yeah.
just never gets a head coaching
Spags
thing
gets
out.
like the
He'll just
max
never
bag.
it'll just never get it.
Yeah.
because of just other thing. They're just no one's looking for him to be their head coach. So he's just locked in, and they're like, and so the continuity is there every year. Whereas the Eagles, it's literally the fucking opposite of that. Every year, it's a new bag of humans
Yeah,
calling plays, and it can be hard. I mean,
yeah, I could
at the
definitely see
highest level, your sequencing is off. Like you're used to a certain way that plays are called, and then you can
new verbiage.
practice it as much as you want in training camp. Like that is not the same shit when it's 3rd and 6 in the fourth quarter against the Chiefs, and you got to dial something up.
Yeah. So that's actually a great segue. I'm just going to kind of jump into a couple things here. So we got the grind Eagles grind.
Yep.
It's kind of perfect. Just highlighting 94 passing yards. Again, you don't have to throw it all over the yard. It is a little, I think, where the concern comes from, and it's not just from a fantasy value. AJ Brown looks pissed.
Yeah.
Like his only routes this Sunday was a 5-yard
Bro was
slant
hitting
and a
slants.
5-yard in. That
Sure.
was like, so
It'll rip
I
a
think
slant, though.
Jalen Hurts oh bro, he's a big dude. It's like Calvin Johnson running a
Sure.
slant. Like you'll get him the rock. But I think like it looked from a quarterback perspective like they didn't trust Hurts and wanted to like limit mistakes.
Sure.
I think Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. So I feel like after being a Super Bowl MVP, like it looked like an offense where the training wheels were still on.
Yeah.
Like we're making the reads real easy for you. You either throw it to AJ or you run. You either throw it to Schmitty on the goal ball or you run. Like
Yeah.
there's not really a methodical offense.
Yeah,
built like a
and
system.
to be fair to the Eagles, it feels like it's always been like that. Like
Okay, so
sometimes
that's
I'll
just kind of
always watch me and my dad have been saying it for the past like 5 years. Even last year, there were so many points where we'd watch and Jalen would sit there and sit there and sit there, and we'd be like another series where nobody was open. And then you'd actually look, because I follow a couple guys that do the all 22 like breakdown, and you'd watch
yeah.
the plays and you'd be like, I
Nobody's getting
guess
open.
he could have like fired it to that guy, and I'm sure other quarterbacks do that. Herbert does it, Burrow does, like they'll just fire it on the numbers, and that's great. And that's what here's the distinction. Those quarterbacks that do that, and a decent amount of the time, their guy goes up and makes a play and catches it, or it's like this perfect dot
Yeah.
on the sideline when someone was kind of covered. I'll just always go back to this because now there's proven data. That's half the reason why they don't win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Now it looks good and they get the numbers and they're making the crazy throws, but they aren't winning at the end of the day. I am still going to sit in the camp of I'd rather him, when it's all covered up, not turn it over.
Okay.
Because there are times when someone like a Burrow and a Herbert and a even Jaden Daniels and all guys like that, Lamar, and they'll be slinging it,
Yeah.
and then they'll have that 3 interception game.
Yeah.
Where they think, all right, I'm going to keep firing it in there because that's what I'm supposed to do. I can make the throw, and it's not the time to do it. Now, can sometimes the Eagles be overly cautious? Yeah. But I'd rather the overly cautious lead to winning football games. If
Sure.
it's overly cautious and they're never winning, it's like, okay, bro, you got to fucking spin the rock. Like,
Yeah, you got to
but
let
they
the
just
thing
keep
fly.
winning. So it's like, why would I throw 3 interceptions? Why would I scramble and fumble? Why would I do that when hey, don't worry about it. Defense will come in, they'll ball out, we'll get the ball back. Life's good. So I don't know. Now, if we
Okay.
get to week like 8 and it's like they're 6-2 and he's averaging 100 yards passing, I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? But
Okay, so you're not at a point where you're like worried, but you got your eyes open.
because you
Okay,
do
let's
need to
kind of
throw
see
the
what's
ball
going
to
on.
win. And
Yeah.
it might. I just think the first 2 games were an unfortunate sample.
Okay.
Chiefs are good, man. The defense is good. Like they are
Yeah.
going to take away things, and you're going to have to sometimes grind out a game. First game, they move it well. He doesn't have to throw it deep. Then they get the lightning. It's a whole thing, and like it's kind of just a weird game. So if they get to week 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's still like 94 passing yards, unless they're literally running for 250
Yeah.
yards and like
You got
okay,
to you got to break 300 in some variety. Like
yeah.
300 is kind of the magic number.
Yeah, or they're just like there's a game where it's like 2 pick sixes and they're just like starting with the ball at the 30-yard line going in every time. It's like, yeah, sometimes I think sometimes people overlook the yards because someone's the defense is so dominant that they always get the ball in good field position.
That's fair.
2 runs, a pass,
Yeah.
a penalty, you score. He had 40 yards on the drive. It's like, what do you want him to do? Fucking throw it backwards so then he can
Yeah,
throw it forwards again? Like, I don't know. Take a sack so he can throw it? Like, I don't know.
That's a good point. I mean, so my big thing is, are you at all worried about not getting AJ his touches? Like, are you worried that he's gonna walk in and be like, guys, we've already won a Super Bowl. Like, I need to go somewhere where I'm getting touches. Like, he already said it after they won the Super Bowl. Like, I don't get my joy just from winning the jewelry. Like, I get it from dominating the guy across from me, and I'm not getting all the opportunities. Like,
I mean,
as an Eagles fan, is that something you're thinking about?
Me personally, I don't, because if there's anyone that can get him to be okay, it's Jalen.
Okay.
We've seen wide receivers do this, right?
Yeah.
We've seen Randy Moss leave the Patriots, and the Patriots still win. Like, I'd rather, if the loss is the receiver, I'd rather it be the receiver leaves than, like, Lions are like, oh, Stafford, we're going to ship him to
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Like say, hey, Jalen, hey,
Yeah.
sorry, we're just going to move on. It's like, I'd rather I'll keep the quarterback.
Okay.
Because the system works and he's good enough. And, they made it to a Super Bowl with Nick Foles without A.J. Brown. So it's like, it is possible.
Yeah,
There's good players. It's not the end of the world. They can draft a player. They can, it's hard to replace an A.J. Brown, but he is getting a little older. It's not like he's 25 years old. So,
yeah, what is he, like 27, 28 or something like that?
Yeah, I think he would like dominating games in late January.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think at the end of the day, if you told him, "Hey, dude, we're gonna get to conference championship games and you can ball out," like there's opportunities for you to ball out instead of like, "You want to go back to Tennessee?" By all means, we'll get a package for you. And I know if shit were to hit the fan, I know how he's getting.
He's getting something.
He's getting shit back. Like, he's not just going to be the guy that trades their superstar for a 4th-round pick and then just moves on with their life.
Who would do that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Some with a star, right? It's kind of
It wouldn't be Howie. I tell you that much. Howie don't play with shit like that.
No, that's a good point. And I could see, like, as crazy as it sounds, I could see a guy like Mechie filling in that position to catch just a slant, catch an in route. Like, that would be an easy one. So that's interesting. And I gotta ask, because they keep showing it on the slow-mo. And I like the idea of the tush push. I like that it's good on good. Let's get the Brock done.
Yep.
See who's the bigger man. What I don't like is seeing everyone jump off sides. They're false starting like fucking crazy. Now, they're letting the defense line up offsides too, so I get it.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Now that they're going to start calling this shit.
Am I worried they're going to call it? Not worried, because I don't mind if they call it. Hey, I'm always a rules guy.
Okay.
If you're cheating and they throw a flag,
shout out Brady.
On those 2 plays, that was 100% a false start.
Okay.
1,000,000%. I'm not going to be the guy that sits up here and is like, man, nah, fuck it. Like,
we got somebody in our group chat that would do that. So we got to make sure that okay.
It was definitely a false start. Okay. Now, what I will say is, I wish I could hear, like, when the snap, like when it was being called, and was he late on his snap? Was it like just like a fucked up situation? Does the defense line up in the neutral zone every time? Yes.
Yeah.
Does the center have his head over the ball? Yes.
Yes.
Am I good with that being a wash? Yes. I don't give a fuck, really. What I don't want, and I saw it sometimes last year, is they would call the offsides on the guard being too far forward when the D linemen are also in the neutral zone. I'm down for the neutral zone penalty to be enforced. But what I don't want is, because now it's like, oh, the center lines up with his head over the ball. It's like, sure, sometimes it happens with the long snapper. Sometimes it happens with the, like, it's, things. Yeah. Sometimes when the center is just snapping the ball in shotgun, he might lean forward a little bit, and it might be close to his head. He's supposed to be a football away, the whole song and dance.
Yeah, law versus spirit of the law.
I'm down for the rules being enforced. Always down for it. Were they false starting? Yes. Has there been plenty of defense in the neutral zone? Yes. Is the tush push fucked after this year? Yes.
Okay, so you're giving it one last, like, hey,
they're going to ban it. They're going to ban it. It's gone. Would they ban it if it's if it's official? Here's the thing that pisses me off: when Dean Blandino's bitch ass comes onto the thing and says, "I'm so done with this play. Then just why don't the officials officiate it? It's actually not hard to officiate.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Throw the flag.
Yeah.
Throw the flag and say, "Hey, D lineman, you're in the neutral zone." Okay. Hey, center, you're in the neutral zone. Like I need you to be behind the ball. Throw it then. It's not a hard thing to officiate. It's just the officials are pussies.
Yeah, there's
And we
actually
know that. We knew that was a thing. Like that's not like
you
a
guys have
new
been waiting
development.
for them to call it. Like
Like
we're gonna
call the
do it and like
penalty. If
call
we're
it.
gonna bitch about it, call the penalty, but call it everywhere, and then call so many penalties that the Eagles are like, ah, man, fuck, I don't even like who
I
gives
don't
a
even
shit.
want to run this because we're
Let's
gonna
not
lose
run
on
it.
time.
But I bet by the letter of the law, if it's
Yeah.
run, I bet you we're still better than everyone else at it.
Oh, 100%. I
So
will say
quit bitching
this.
and moaning. Like
I will say this. I looked at a still shot of like the cam above. You know what I'm talking about, a sky view.
sure.
The easier flag every single time, because you could say, okay, it's a wash, offsides on the defense, it's false start on the offense. It is an illegal formation the way the Eagles line up. The tackles are so far off the ball, they are in the backfield. You have Jalen, you have somebody
Right.
behind him, and AJ Brown is off the ball. That's 5 in the backfield.
Yeah.
So I think the play has to go somewhere. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard some of the dumbest things. I had somebody tell me, "Oh, if you think it's such an easy play, you should have Stafford run it." Like, okay, dickhead. The
Yeah.
guy's 41 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
Stafford will die out there.
yeah, I, I'm not saying I'm saying the Eagles are the best at it, but I think they kind of showed it to its grave by running it like 5 times.
Yeah.
On Sunday, where
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna get it, but
Yeah.
it was like, guys, could we just have like Saquon go under center or like just change it up?
Well, I'm waiting
way.
for a
Make
snap,
tush push flip over,
a
like kind of
backup flip to Saquon. They've done a little bit of variation at times. They'll do like a wishbone sweep to the other side.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a pass off it. I feel like a pass could be deadly.
it could be,
A
but I
snap,
think that's what
back
it
up,
needs.
and leak a tight end out. Like
I think that's what
they
it
can.
needs though, because like
Yeah,
the NFL wants ratings, and like I just feel like it's such an efficient play. You know
yeah,
me, I love watching ball just as it is.
sure.
It's a tough play for the defense to stop. I have seen it stop, so it's possible.
Yeah,
Also, if you don't want to see it run, don't get in 3rd and short or 4th and short. Like
that's also a possibility.
you got 3 to 4 downs to figure something out. So
Lock
I'm not
in.
gonna bitch and moan about the entire thing of it. I did find it funny watching all the still shots, and I'm like, okay, that there's like 4 guys jumping. We got
Sure.
illegal formation.
Yeah.
Chris Jones,
Yes.
I've been bitching about it for like 5 years.
Saturday was a tough. It was a tough one for the tush push. It's the day that we'll get the tush push banned.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay. I was trying to think if there's a college team that ran it. I haven't seen too many college teams try to run it.
Yeah. You should try.
But okay, so
do
you're
it
like
while you can.
grind Eagles grind, and then we got to go. Joever
these
and
guys, man.
fucking
These guys are
jungles,
just
is it? It's
pussies.
Joever. I
These
mean,
guys are so chalked.
I do have to admit, like, there needs to be a better term for turf toe, because what it is versus what it sounds like is 2 completely different things. One of them, it sounds like, okay, you need to go get your maxi pad because your
Sure.
pussycat hurts. Okay.
Yeah.
You look this thing up and it's like, well, actually, the ligaments are kind of fucked under your toe, and so every time you flex it
Sure.
up, it hurts like feel like you're getting stabbed. You're like, okay, I get it. Is this the point now with 3 major injuries in a 6-year career that the Bengals this next year, or even now, have to look into trying to find another franchise quarterback? Like, is it at the point now? You got $219 million invested with 5 years guaranteed.
Sure.
For some fucking reason, you refuse to get any offensive line help whatsoever. You refuse to keep the running back in to help. Chase Brown can block. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen a team mismanage a franchise quarterback more in my life. Like, I'm so grateful, more than just the Rams winning the Super Bowl. I'm glad the Bengals lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because it would have been rewarding bad behavior. Like, I thought when they first shipped out Joe Mixon, I'm like, okay, they're going to try to trade for like a Tunsil. Like, okay, get him from Houston, bring him in. Now we got a tackle. I don't even remember who they got from that trade. Like,
Yeah.
Surely you're not
Nothing.
looking for
Yeah, nothing that's helping.
I've seen some of the craziest quarterback ideas that people have said. Somebody said they should trade for AR. Someone said they should trade for Shador. I'm on the board that I think that they should try to get Kirk Cousins because I think Kirk Cousins in this setup could be good throwing to Jamar.
Yeah.
Now he's older and he's a lot of money, but you're already fucking $219 million invested.
Sure.
I saw the funny one, which is Jameis. I think that would be hilarious. He'll throw that thing for 5,000 yards, but they're looking at like 35 picks. Like, was this the last time we've seen Joe Burrow take a snap for Cincy?
Could be. Could be fucked.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I mean, probably not, but
how many injuries can he go through? Like
I mean, what's going to happen? What if they're like 3 to 5 months? I mean, that's insane.
That's generous.
Yeah, I mean, 3. Let's say it's.
They said he could be back next year.
He's actually fucked for that long?
That's what they said because his was so bad they had a surgeon look at it and said he needs surgery right now.
Jeez, bro. Yeah, put him on the IR.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, when technically could he play? If
I think they said the soonest he could come back was December 15th or something.
Let's see.
It was like week 10.
If Burrow misses a full 3 months, he'd be in line to return either week 15 against Baltimore or week 16 against Miami.
You prefer him to come back against Miami than Baltimore.
They're finally 2-0. They finally start 2-0, and they're just fucked. Jeez, yeah, man. Good luck.
Even with Burrow, they looked horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how they wanted to construct this roster to be for a Super Bowl run. It doesn't make sense. The way that it worked before, and it's always been the same thing, is like you get your quarterback on a rookie deal, you build him with pieces. They decided we're going to have the best receiver duo with absolutely nobody blocking.
Yeah. It's a great strategy.
I mean, it's just abysmal. I mean, I don't know. I feel bad. Like, they're wasting this guy's prime. It sucks. Like, he could be an MVP, but they can't keep him upright.
Yeah.
I just thought about this. This is a sneaky one. But with Tom Brady being a big part of the ownership, I could see the Raiders taking a swing at it if Burrow became available. And that could be something.
That would be interesting, yeah.
I mean,
that'd be a crazy move.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, we'll get to it, but I don't think Tom was too happy with what he saw from Geno. All right, well, let's get back to our
Geno fucking first game was dialed in. The second game was just it's Genover. Yeah.
Like to welcome Ninny to the Geno Smith experience.
Sure.
He does not scare you because he will give you at least 2 picks a game. Most of the time it happens in the red zone, so kind of got a different taste of it.
Yeah.
Normally he'll drive down, game winner. Pick 6 the other way, you're feeling great. And that's just the Geno experience. Going to the Monday night slate, we got Buccaneers, Texans. 2.5-point favorite Texans at home in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You were riding with CJ. You thought the boys could kind of get something done. I don't know if the Buccaneers have the best run defense ever established since the 85 Bears, or the Texans just suck running the football. Like,
that O-line, man, it's just never gotten better.
No.
For some reason, 3 years, it's just like they cannot figure it out.
No, and I was watching like kind of slow-mo to see what was going on with the run blocks. Yeah, they're running a duo call, and they're still getting ripped.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking just double-teaming Vita Vea. Like, they're double-teaming the defensive end, like Hassan Reddick, and he's breaking it.
Yeah.
So either Hassan Reddick is going to have the greatest season of his career.
Could be that.
Or, these guys, how many times did CJ go to throw? I mean,
I don't know.
Can't pull it up, otherwise it'll go pink.
Oh, let me find it.
Yeah, you got to pull it up for me, please.
He had 24 pass attempts.
It's not as much as I thought. How many rush attempts
did
they hit?
19.
For what, like 35 yards?
They had 84 yards total because Stroud got loose a couple times. He had 27 yards rushing.
Yeah, because you can't take in. I'm not taking in Chubb's touchdown because the defense will let him run in for a touchdown. They wanted to get the ball back, so
Yeah.
that was pretty evident. Bucky Irving. I mean, that guy's better than I ever thought. Like to take a check down and go 25 yards on a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
That's a weapon. Like I don't need to throw it 45 yards to Mike Evans. Like I'll just dump it underneath. He'll break 3 tackles, flip you off as he's going by, and we'll keep it moving.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield making a magician escape, just a Houdini act against a cover 0 all-out blitz, might be one of the craziest things I've seen all season.
Yeah.
Like he was dead to rights and just gets out. Like how is he loose?
Just finessing.
So, happy to see the Buccaneers do what they were doing. Vita Vea still got it. I will say, and you could correct me if you've ever seen this, I've never, ever in all my years of watching football seen a double move at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
I've never seen it out and up. It fooled me. So
it would have got me too, probably. I would have thinking first break, I'm breaking on it, Like
I just never.
And then you get me up. He had 7 yards of space. He's going up. It's like, oh shit.
I mean, that's such a small window to throw it. Too.
That's insane.
I mean, because you're thinking. Let's think about this in Madden terms, okay?
Sure.
If you max protect and they call a blitz against that, you're not getting the ball out before he hits that out.
Yeah.
So how could I think in the NFL, where the pass rush has looked really good all day, that I'm going to throw it on a double move at the 1? And then I don't know what the hell the 4th down play was. I mean, sprint out left, sprint option left.
Mm-hmm.
CJ has to flip his hips, stop running, and try to fit it at the back pylon for a sail route, like just a flag. I didn't even see another read. It was like him or dump it out of bounds. I thought he dumped it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Interesting. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that before? Because
I haven't. No.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of shit.
We've seen some interesting things. Okay.
Sure.
I went to a Division III school. I've seen a lot of interesting.
Seen it all. Yeah.
Yeah,
about it. Shout out Coach Stu. Seen it all.
Fucking hey, you know what? We messed up that one. We could have. Yeah,
we'll never. University of Laverne will never live that one down.
No, it's shock. It's shock.
It's about as bad as. I mean, yeah, we could do a little. High school check-in too, just because I have my fucking tabs open. Yeah. Coach Stu's got the boys ranked 10th in the Southern section.
You got to think maybe we could have used that at the Leopards.
Could have used it. Only problem is about being ranked 10th. Last year they took 10 teams to Division 1, which means it would be Damien at Orange Lutheran round 1. So it's been nice knowing everybody. Had a great season.
Yeah, shake hands.
Now I will say the prediction this year is D1's only going to take 8 teams.
Okay.
Which
maybe we're
means
top of Division 2 feeling
good. Second seed in D2, you're playing you're still playing some squads. Here's the list of teams that are in that realm.
Glendora, perhaps?
Not quite. You're looking at Long Beach Poly. You're looking at Oak Hills. You're looking at Rancho. You're looking at San Clemente. So it's still it ain't
real ball. It ain't
easy.
Yeah.
Glendora.
Division 7.
What would they be?
Have we won a game?
No. Glendora is 121 in the Southern section. That would put them right in the D7, D8 range.
So we're ass. We're ass.
But they would need to get 3rd in their league to automatically make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, if they did in their Division 8, I mean, we got a shot here. We got a shot here to go on a run. But how...
I feel like a Division 8 title is kind of pathetic.
I know, but no one cares anymore. It's like, oh,
yeah,
we
they just hang the banner.
We won the D. Yeah, you hang it and you're like, oh, dang, this school won a football CIF, and no one ever puts what division it was.
Unless it's Division 1, and then you embroider that shit.
Yeah,
right
we won CIF. It's like, oh, you were in Division 11. It's like, I don't give a fuck, really. Like,
you played against School for the Deaf and the Blind. Great, congratulations.
So right now, Glendora, this is how are the rankings shit? Does anyone know how they work? No one knows, right?
Sure.
Claremont's
probably better than people.
Claremont's 4-0. They're ranked 113th. Glendora's 0-4. They're ranked 121st. Now, would Glendora beat Claremont? Maybe. So maybe it's valid. Maybe it's not. I have no idea.
Who's Glendora lost to?
They
There's
lost.
got to be something redeeming, right?
They lost to Chino Hills 40-0.
Oh Jesus.
They lost to Aquinas 34-7.
Okay.
They lost to Northview 22-16. And
We're
they
losing
lost.
to Northview.
Yeah, Northview's got a squad though. Some of my boys
All
I
right.
used to coach. They
All
got
right.
some decent guys.
Okay,
Glendora
there
was
we go.
actually up like 16-0 at one point, and they
Oh, we
absolutely
bottled
threw it
it.
away at Covina District Field. Yeah,
Oh,
and then they lost to
Oh,
Alta
geez.
Loma 31-24.
so we lost the coach's old team. They
Yeah,
just came and
so
spanked us. Okay.
Glendora is 0-4. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got on the
So what I'm
schedule
hearing is
coming up?
we can't close a game.
What do we got on the schedule coming? Well, the first two games were blowouts, so
Not great.
couldn't
Watch
start the
those.
game either. So
Well, okay. Yeah.
recently, yeah, they just lost to Alta Loma, so that's kind of a tough one. You got a winnable one. We got Ayala this week,
If we lose to Ayala,
and Ayala's also 0-4. On Max Preps, they're ranked 225th in the state. Glendora's 248th. So we got
it's just
a game here.
Ass on ass.
Then it's a bye
Ass and
week.
cheeks.
Okay, good healthy bye week. Then you're at Charter Oak, and that's going to be a slaughter.
I might actually have to go down there. It's just right there by my place.
It is really right. I
I
might.
just-
Yeah, actually, no, I'm not going. That's Damien. Well, I'll interest you in a better game.
Okay.
Damien hosting Rancho Cucamonga homecoming game.
You can convince me of that one.
Yeah, so
I will be
that
in the
might
pit.
be
Let's roll.
that might be a little bit more of a. Now you could
Competitive ball club.
you could go to Bonita the next week. Glendora at Bonita. Bonita's a little down this year. Could be gettable if the boys come to
Gettable?
play.
Okay.
Last game of the season, Glendora hosts Los Osos on the 30th. So
I don't feel confident against Los Osos. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
here's the thing: if we're looking at it, they have what do they have? 6 games in or 5 games in league? Who's not? Oh,
5
Ayala's
games in
not in
league,
league
yeah.
because Ayala's in baseline league. Good fucking luck to them. So you got, let's say, can you go 3-2? You're gonna lose to Charter Oak.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna lose to Bonita, but they're down this year. Can you beat Colony and Claremont?
When do we play Colony? Like
Uh,
November?
Colony is October 17th.
Close
a
enough
month.
to playoff time. We kind of get them near playoff season.
And then you get Claremont. Claremont's shit.
Okay.
Claremont's the game. You got to beat Claremont. And then you got to beat Colony. And then if you're 2-2, you could go into that Osos game like winner
Yeah.
goes. You know.
I feel like we just at this point it's you got to give me one. Like I need one. I need to see one go through the bucket before I can do the scenarios.
Yeah.
There's a world we don't win a game this year.
There's a world.
There's a world we go.
And there's a world. Hey, last year there was a team, St. Pius. They went 1-9.
Yeah,
They won CIF. So
Wow.
anything goes in this new iteration of the playoffs. But I'm just praying for the Spartans. You don't want to get too good, and then you play Mater Dei round 1, even though Centennial beat them, but you don't want to play Mater Dei.
No, you don't, because if they lost to Centennial and then you're next on the schedule, you're getting smoked.
You are fucked. So it's almost like, do you lose to Rancho?
Could.
Obviously, they want to go 10-0. So, and if you go 10-0, man, and you're the 8th best team in the Southern section, and you got to go and play Bosco, man, it's a pretty fucking good year.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
live with what happens.
You're pissed, but
you did what you could.
You're like, damn, bro, we won every game. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah. But the last game of the season is against Ayala, so I need Ayala to be shit, bring the ranking down. Shout out to BCS.
Okay.
Let's tank the computer.
Yeah, let's kind of work some math here.
Sure.
So it helps you if Glendora beats Ayala. If Glendora loses to Ayala, it raises their ranking.
Honestly, nobody fucking knows.
Okay. So it's just a fucking...
In theory, what you're saying is correct.
Yeah.
We'll put this in terms that Stooges will know.
Sure.
CIF has gone to an ELO rating. We're doing COD ranked ELO. I beat you, and you were 8 spots ahead of me. Now I go 8 spots, but then you lost to them that was 10 spots below me, and now the ELO just keeps
bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah, so no one knows what's going on. It's like, if I beat you, does it matter? Yeah, but then what if I beat you and I think it's a good win, and then you lose? So really nobody knows if their wins or losses were any good until the last week of the season.
Hmm.
Because like
Okay.
Damian went in like, oh shoot, we went into Jay Sarah and beat Jay Sarah, but if they lose the next 4 games, it's like you'll just go down
Okay.
because they're shit. So it actually wasn't that cool.
I see.
But then if they go and upset Mater Dei, you're like, oh shit, okay, like it was good. So
We just were gods.
technically, it all balances out, but I don't know. Does it? No, like they just the computer says so, and we just go with it.
You know what? I can't fight with that. And speaking of fight with it, kind of already went through it. Buccaneers, Texans.
Yeah.
You got any final thoughts on it? I mean,
I mean, I should have won this. I'm just gonna
yeah.
put that out there. I mean, we got a fourth down, and you just have to tackle the white quarterback. And I'm not talking Josh Allen. I'm not talking,
Right.
I'm
Right.
talking Baker, man. I get it. He's athletic.
Baker, the touchdown maker.
Just slow down and stand there.
See, the problem was he got hit with the shake and the bake. Okay.
He did, but
And
it's
that's what
like,
happened.
where are you headed, bro? You're trying to kill. Like, where are you going? Just run up, break down.
Yeah.
You don't even have to finish the tackle. You just have to hit him enough to where he kind of falls around. Then other people know he's running, and then they'll probably get him by 10 yards. But no, you just fly in there and just whiff. You just straight whiff, and you let Baker get fucking 50. No, I mean, obviously he didn't get 50 yards. It felt like he did.
He would have got 50 yards if CJGJ doesn't try to break his knee.
Yeah, which shout out CJGJ. He's gonna be a piece of shit out there. That's what he
That's his
does.
MO. That's
That-
CJGJ football.
You love him when he's
That
on
is.
your team. You can't fucking stand him when he's on the other team.
I feel like he should be a Lions defensive player. Like that really fit him.
Yeah, I think that would be
Just being a
good.
piece of shit over at Detroit, just talking shit, doing his
Sure.
thing, hitting people low. He loves doing it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's safe to say the Stooges, we got absolutely fucking waxed in fantasy this weekend. Like it
Yeah.
was tough. Now I don't understand the whole adage of fantasy football. You win week 1, you look good, you have a down week, and all of a sudden everyone's reaching out to you seeing if you're selling your team. It's like, well, about 17 weeks, so
Sure.
not yet.
I just want to
Okay.
put that out here. I am selling.
Oh, so you are okay. So I could okay.
Yeah, I'm always in a selling mode. You could probably even maybe get Jalen Hurts off me if you really put the picks out there. So
I might have to put an
we
offer
might
out for
be in a
somebody.
full sell
Okay.
situation. I mean, I'm getting 200 put on me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
My new star quarterback is throwing for 94 yards. Like just kind of where we're at right now as a program. We're looking. Basically, I deposited $150 to get ready for next year. That's
Okay.
kind of
That's
what
what
it seems like my year went. I put in $150 that I'll never see again
sure.
to get ready for 2026.
Okay. It's an investment.
That I'm
I
not
like it.
getting a return on really because I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to put another 150 in the next year.
Yeah.
So now I'm
You
like,
gotta double
shit.
down.
Yeah, what am I doing here?
And then guess what? The next year after that, another 150.
Yeah, and then
We
somehow next year it
we
goes up to
might need to cut this
250.
thing. No,
I'm
we
like,
might
how
need to
did
cut
this
this thing.
happen?
We
I'm
might
like,
need to
how'd we
talk
get
this
there?
thing down to 100. Okay, this is
You
we're
know,
getting crazy. Okay,
150. We're getting into. Whew, I'm like, all
I'm
right,
telling you
man.
right now, this shit goes to 175 or 200. I will sell my team.
Never
Someone can
sell.
buy in my spot. I will
We're
not
going
be.
full sell.
I'm not spending $200 on. $200 is groceries for a week.
Yeah, I need that.
I need.
I'm not that rich. Okay.
No, look, my company takes care of me, but let's take it easy. We got a fucking budget we report to. Okay, we throw everything in the Google Excel sheet. Okay, it tells me I'm a piece of shit, which I already know. It's fine. I already got it.
Yep.
You know, tell it I had to buy something for the truck. Why the fuck do you have to buy that for the truck? Listen, we needed it. Okay, running boards need them. Stop
Yep.
asking about it. It just is what it is. Says why'd you throw a parlay? I was feeling it. Okay,
Feeling good.
I was feeling good. Piece of shit, Arizona State, and somehow the SMU Colts got shot, and they're going to a glue factory. Okay, didn't expect that.
There you go.
I didn't think a cowbell really makes a damn difference on the field. I thought it was just a theatrics. Yeah, so right now I'm not in a sell mode because I put up the most points week 1. Week 2, the points that were put up on you, I don't think is stable because if you're telling me Puka and Devontae are going to get 30 points almost between the two of them every week, just 30 and 30, then the Rams are going to have the greatest offense of all time.
Yeah.
I don't see that right now. It doesn't add up. Somebody's taking touches from another person. Like, I don't think Puka's taking an end around for a touchdown every single game.
Yeah, I mean, and who knows when Puka's gonna die out
That's
on the
what
field. I
I'm
mean,
worried
this
about.
guy just gets fucking annihilated every game. There's
So
only
that
so
was
many end arounds you could give him before it's just over.
that was my thing. My worry is Puka has really embraced that Cooper Cup role to a
Mhm.
T.
Yeah.
Cooper Cup was getting his shit rocked every play. People don't remember that.
Yeah.
Even his Triple Crown season, I'm like, okay, they're throwing another drag route. He just got his shit rocked. He's up though. Okay. I'm gonna need Puka to start protecting himself a little bit. Maybe wear the Guardian cap. Okay. Maybe not the Marshmallow edition that they got up in Green Bay. Let's try to figure out something a little better. But I'm gonna need Puka Nakua to take care of his head. Not worried for the guy. You know, it's a scary thing. But yeah, the end around. I don't know if that's gonna be a part of the offense the entire time, or if it was just because it was Tennessee. We're gonna throw a wrinkle in there. Don't remember seeing it against Houston. So speaking of, we'll move on from that game to our other doubleheader: Chargers Raiders. I'm not gonna lie, I was really kind of sweating this pick as soon as I found out that it was old Uncle Pete's birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
But then I just remembered. I said that who's their quarterback, Geno Smith? I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't think Geno. I'll hand it to him. He has not changed his entire career. He will give you one game where he looks like the best quarterback in the league. And then he just comes back and like before, I think I took a piss before they were going to do the kickoff. And when I came back, he already threw a pick.
Yeah. He will just let it rip. If there's
Yeah.
one thing about he's gonna let that thing. He's gonna let it go.
Somebody needs to tell Genty how to do pass protection. That
Yeah.
looked tough. Genty, I don't know what they told you at Boise State, but you got to fill some pass protection, big fella.
Yeah, we get it. You were just running. You know that you didn't have to do a lot, but
You gotta
lock in just a little there.
you gotta chip somebody.
Yeah, do
Okay, and if your
something.
quarterback's scrambling,
Push
I
him,
need you
pull him.
running with him. I mean,
Do
something.
something.
But I liked what I saw from Jacoby Myers from a fantasy perspective. He could have had a touchdown late. Geno, I'm still not sure why Geno threw that because
Yeah.
Derwin James was running stride for stride. So probably don't want that.
Probably don't want to be a part of that.
I've never seen someone. I can't say that. I've seen Geno was forcing the ball deep to Thornton like the Chiefs were. Just ripping it. It's double covered, and we're taking the top off the defense. Which was what I thought the first time I saw it. I said, okay, he's trying to take the top off the defense, make him respect it. And he just kept throwing it.
Yeah.
Geno, if they're double covering that, I'm sure your sail route's open. You just got to find it. But that's Geno football. He's going for 150 yards every play or no yards. Crosby looked really good. I'm a little interested to see how the Chargers are going to continue this momentum. I feel like they're kind of using Herbert's legs a little too much to start the season.
Yeah.
I don't know how sustainable that is, especially when he's your franchise guy and you want to make sure he's safe. But other than that, I mean, shit. I mean, it was kind of a fucking shitty football game. Let's be honest. Like it was ass.
Yeah.
But,
it was a rough one. I mean, my volleyball coach is, I believe, a Raiders fan. I didn't get that confirmed, and we had a game on Monday, and he was like, "Hey, I hope we're out of here by the time the Raiders game starts." And
probably won't be.
we were kind of deep into the game, and I knew what the score was, and we finished the
Didn't have
game,
the
and I
heart to
was
tell
like, I didn't. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, you probably
Go
don't
home.
need to, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Let's just be happy with our win. Don't worry about all of that.
Focus on what we
we
can control.
Yeah, because they're fucking you over right now. So
sure, there you go. All right, we could jump over into some college ball right now. Let's see how we were seeing the field. I'm just going to sum up the weekend for you. You got fucked by the hook. That's really what happened here.
And it's pretty likely that happens to me every week.
Yeah, but I like that you just keep stepping in the batter's box and you're like, I'm going to beat the hook. Okay.
I'm better. One time I'll beat it. I might still lose the week, but that time is going to be phenomenal.
We'll throw a party. We'll have streamers.
Yeah.
We'll do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Starting off, Clemson, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I mean, you called this one. I didn't believe. I should have.
I'm telling you, man,
And
Haynes King is the real deal.
yeah.
I think Georgia Tech's my sleeper to win the ACC because I don't think Miami can stop him from running. I haven't checked their schedule to see if they play.
Yeah.
Miami struggles against running quarterbacks. Haynes King's a real deal.
Yeah.
Clemson's defense was the real deal. Still is. Like, don't get it twisted just because Haynes King did his thing. Would like them to figure out some other weapons because I don't think I need him throwing for 250 yards, rushing for another
What do you feel
95.
about Florida State?
I don't buy Florida State.
Okay.
I think
I agree.
so. Here's what I think's gonna happen. We've seen this song and dance with Dylan Gabriel last year, right? And to be fair,
sure
someone
have.
could say it takes you to the playoffs, so you can win the conference.
Yeah.
Every single time it's going to come to a moment where they got to have a play, whether it's playoffs, championship game, whatever. He is 5'11", and the defensive line is 6 foot and above, probably 6'5". I've seen this movie before. I don't just say I like tall quarterbacks because I was a tall quarterback. There's a reason why quarterbacks like Big Ben were so efficient in the NFL, even in college. Because at some point you're going to have to stand in the pocket and be able to deliver a shot. And if you can't see the guy, you better figure it out by braille.
Yeah.
That's the downside I see.
Yep.
I don't buy Florida State for shit. I don't think they've played really anybody. I didn't think Bama's that good this year. I thought they were kind of frauds. I think they played School for the Deaf and the Blind after that?
That might have been one. Yeah.
Hampton? Like, am I talking to Marion?
Sure.
I just don't buy Florida State. North Carolina, yeah. Okay, Jordan Hudson's running that program.
Sure.
So, they're focused on getting balloons and balloon animals and all that bullshit. Virginia Tech just sold their coach already, so they actually have a transfer window open.
There you go.
So did UCLA, which is pretty funny.
Same with the Bruins. I mean, those guys are shit.
If Nico transfers within the first 3 weeks of being at UCLA,
it's insane.
That's the funniest shit. Like, because he still gets that money, I think, right? Like, it's guaranteed to him. He was like, okay, I signed this. We're good.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Probably, though.
I mean, it's just there's no way anyone thought it was going to work, right? Like, you look at their roster top to bottom, and you're like, okay, you got Nico.
I'm still very confused about how all that went down.
Their roster construction was just as bad as the Cincinnati Bengals.
I will never understand.
And I knew Utah was going to go in and put belt to ass. I mean, it was pretty evident. I didn't know Dan Pierce was going to be a really good quarterback.
I didn't think he was going to be the GOAT, but sure.
I knew they were going to run for about 250.
Sure.
They were going to get 3 picks.
Absolutely.
And they were going to make life hell. I'm trying to think who else I think has a chance at the ACC. Pitt, horse shit.
Yeah, terrible.
I mean, it's for me, it's just Miami and Georgia Tech. I can't think of anybody. Is there anybody else that's kind of on your radar that you're like, okay, maybe?
Let me look. I mean, gosh, Cal.
Okay, you know what? I forgot Cal's in there.
I low-key don't hate Cal.
Cal's in there.
And I don't.
They got an easy schedule, so they could.
Yeah, like I kind of don't hate Cal. I kind of like their quarterback.
I haven't watched enough of them.
You see, they beat Minnesota. Always a tough vibe.
Yeah.
Their schedule is kind of free.
That's what I've heard.
At San Diego State, they play Boston College, Duke, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Louisville, Stanford, SMU. So technically, going into the year, SMU would have been their hardest game. They don't have to play Florida State. They don't have to play Miami. They don't have to play Clemson.
Is Boston College at Boston College?
It is.
Okay. That could be an interesting one.
Could be. But, like, the fact that they don't have to play the three teams that are ranked in that, I mean, that's kind of getting blessed. Technically the four, because, technically Clemson isn't ranked anymore, but, I mean, they're still decent. They're not terrible, but.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech's ranked, Miami's ranked, Florida State's ranked, and Clemson's pretty good. They don't have to play any of those four.
That's just crazy. How do you go to schedule without playing any of them?
That's what happens when you got 18 schools in your conference. You just kind of sometimes you can luck out. So I mean, they could be a squad that's not. I like their QB.
I do.
You never know if they get hot and they're like 7-0, something like that. You're like, wait a second.
Could be feeling something. Could maybe be, California. It would be crazy to hear.
I know.
California won the ACC. Like,
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense.
what? The Atlantic Coastal Conference champion resides in Berkeley, California. Like, that is,
I know.
I love it. Let's get it done. Okay, so you're thinking your sleeper is Cal. My sleeper is Georgia Tech. Ever
Yeah.
since Georgia Tech got rid of the 4XL jersey when you're doing the punt return, things have been good.
Yep.
Yeah, I smelled this upset. Like, I would have taken Georgia Tech straight without the points. I just liked the way that they were
Yeah.
playing. I didn't like the way Clemson was playing against Troy, and it wasn't just like, okay, they were starting slow. Like, something happened to these guys against LSU, and they just haven't looked back. Now, I've heard people calling and saying they want Coach Skinny Bastard to take over. My phone lines are open. I have not received a call from the university at this time. If so, we could talk business, okay? I could do, I've got a pretty proven track record with Clemson
Sure.
currently. We're trying to go back to back right now. Haven't picked up the sticks in a bit. Been really locked into watching some videos of Queso
Yep.
playing this water park simulator. He's
Sure.
getting after it. Good stuff. And I also did the first thing that every 26-year-old does on your 26th birthday. I forgot where the legendary Pokemon locations were
Yep.
in Pokemon Pearl. Had to
Yep.
look those up last night, get a full revamp of what's going on.
It happens.
Kind of pissed off at the Mickey Mousery of, okay, well, I want this big fuck named Regigigas. You remember the big guy with like the
Yep.
shrub in the middle,
Yep.
kind of, big guy. Well, but I can't unlock the rock fucker and then the steel guy and then the ice whatever, the
Sure.
ice machine. But I got to go back to Pokemon Emerald and then transfer that shit. So I got to do transfer portal in Pokemon to
Sure.
get this. I'm like, okay, well, where's Deoxys? I remember these guys. No. You got to go back to the old guy to then get that guy to transfer to you. So then you have
Absolutely.
them. I'm like, all right.
Phenomenal.
So forgot about the scam that was kind of going on there. Great memories, we all remember what was going on. What was your
Fantastic.
starter Pokemon? Were you a fire guy, earth guy?
I was always a grass guy. I was always
Okay, you were touching grass.
Yeah, I was touching grass.
Touching grass. Okay.
I was
always fire guy.
I was a big Bulbasaur guy.
Okay.
Major Bulbasaur. Yeah.
I just couldn't resist Charmander. Like,
But it would always be a tough start because one of the early
the early gyms is like it's fire.
Yeah, is
And
it
there's one
right?
that's earth. Earth was a tough one
Yeah,
too.
and there's and I think too, just I think because they make it hard at the beginning. One of them, fuck, I only played like Leaf Green religiously,
I didn't know that.
and so it was always one of the ones, the electric one, like an electric type, so all the magnetos and all that stuff. I'm like, bro,
It
this
just
is
made
just
your life
straight,
hell.
and they would just fuck me up. I'm like, bro, this is such bullshit. Like, I literally hate my life.
Do you remember spamming to catch a Magikarp and then starting every battle with that fucker out there and then pulling him back, putting your
Yeah.
regular Pokemon in, winning the battle and taking that 50
Sure, get him out.
until he became a Gyarados and you're like,
Yeah.
now we go. Now we run.
Now we let it rip.
I think I would sneak playing Pokemon Emerald on my brother's Game Boy.
Sure.
Got caught a couple times, smacked upside the head. Is what it is. I was trying to be the very best. Okay,
gotta do what you gotta do.
No one ever was. I think I was more so into. I got it for my birthday. It was Pokemon Pearl.
Okay.
I wasn't too into like how Pokemon went. I just knew I saw a monkey that threw fire. I'm in. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Me and the chimp ran shit. And then, you just kind of do your thing. You get a Gyarados, life's good.
Yeah.
Run shit. And then you get to the Elite Four or Elite Five, I think it is, and you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
You really do.
As you do.
Because you finish a hard fought battle and you're like, okay, is there a Pokemon recharge statement? No, there's no place. But if you want to go out and restart this whole shebang, you can charge your Pokemon back up.
Sure.
And then get back in the gauntlet. I'm like, well, I'm at stage 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like, well, you should have planned better. I'm like, well, I mean, shit, I got
my bad.
I got Palkia. I thought he was supposed to be like the guy, and he's getting his shit rocked by
absolutely slammed
by everything this lady's throwing at me. I mean, Cynthia, she's a bad son of a bitch. But yeah, so I had to look at those. Might end up dropping $20 on a app on the phone to play the Pokemon games because I don't have the DS anymore. I think we gave it to Goodwill or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough to relocate those.
Yeah, so maybe we'll drop points on that.
Sure.
Just for fun. Back to the actual main program here. We'll go to an SEC showdown, Georgia,
Sure.
Tennessee. This one hurt, okay, because I called this upset as well. I fucking called it, all right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say I called it because if Josh Heupel doesn't choke 2 plays out of the entire game, I get the win. We didn't have to leave it to the kicker to make a 48-yard field goal for his first time. We could have thrown an out route. We could have ran the ball a little more. We could have helped him out. We could have lined it up in the fucking middle of the field. We could have done that.
Yeah.
But I texted you. I was like, look, I'm looking at this kid. Like, I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Like, it should be in the bag, but when they're talking about, they're telling him to do his deep breathing exercises. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I actually got genuinely pissed off because I don't understand. Like, wait, it was this game, right? Where they got the false start.
yeah.
Or no,
Yeah, they
yeah,
got the false start.
It was this game. I'm almost thinking that it happened in an NFL game too that I can't remember, but I don't think it did. I was just so pissed off.
There was leverage that happened on the kick.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
bullshit. And then
That
they
one
called leaping on the Eagles on a
No, I
punt,
forgot about
and
that.
I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are you talking about leaping?" He jumped
is-
in the air and then they pushed him over. Like, I don't know
That's
what
a
you want him
call.
to do.
Like, I didn't know it's a letter. Of
You
the
can't
law.
like jump over the wedge, but he jumped into the air and then the guy
they just
came
fucking-
under him and flipped him. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's like not his fault.
Where's Dean
But
Blandino on that one?
The thing
why is
that
he
doesn't
tired
make
of that
sense to
shit?
me is in my brain I thought it was lining up perfectly. I'm okay, Heupel's really smart.
Yeah.
They know they have 2 timeouts, and obviously it's different when like I'm sitting from my couch and like watching it, but I'm like a couple of WUDs in, so like it's not like I'm thinking on the greatest spectrum of all time. But even I was like, okay, they have a certain amount of timeouts. They're going to call it to third down. The way the time's situated, we're going to be about 7-8 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's immediately kick the field goal. So like let's do it just in case, because you can fall on it and you can call your timeout and you'll have 3 seconds and everything's going to be fine. Then they don't do that.
Yeah.
And then we false start and then we kick.
Yeah.
My thing is, was none of the analysts upstairs, nobody was like, hey, I get that we false started.
Let's get that 5 back.
I'd rather get 3 of it, 4 of it, 7 of it. Who fucking knows how many yards you can get in 7 seconds? Slide down, call a timeout. Or even at worst, let's move to the middle of the field on a third down play.
Yep.
And then they just decide to kick it, and then he misses. I'm like, all of the sequencing didn't add up, and it pissed me off. And yeah. And then I don't know. It's just like that's why Tennessee is who they are, and that's why Georgia is who they are, because Georgia doesn't mess things up like that.
Yeah,
that's
they
the difference.
The game in their hands, like
they don't make those. If the rules were flipped, either Georgia's going to run a play to get even closer on third down and call timeout, or they're going to snap it, and there's going to be no issues. Or even if they bobble it, they're going to fall in it, call timeout, and then they're going to kick it, and they'll make it because they always do. And everyone's going to be like, man, Kirby Smart, he was so smart for kicking it on third down to take the timeout. That's why good teams are good teams. But it's like, it seems so easy to do that. I don't know why some of these other teams are just retarded. I don't know. Like, is that?
I mean, hey, I agree with you 100%. I was probably a couple woods deep as well, and I was looking at it like, this is the freest, because I was so excited to hop on the program and say, like, I called Georgia Tech and Tennessee. Like, I was feeling fucking, like, I was putting my balls in a wheelbarrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling like that guy. And then to just have it taken away from you because we're just doing the stupidest shit. Like, I've never been more sure of the saying of, like, hey, you control what you can control, your attitude and your execution. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know how hard it is to execute the simple things.
Yeah.
Like you said, you have 2 timeouts. It's not like you got to do a fire drill. Like, you have 2 timeouts. There's nothing stopping you from centering this ball or throwing an out route and then centering it. Like, you could do a couple things.
It's possible
to help this kid out.
Yep.
If anything, like they were talking on the Pat McAfee show, Pat was saying after they get that false start, just run a play, whether it's just to throw the ball out of bounds, but like don't have this kid thinking, oh, we just backed up 5 yards. I have to put more into it. Like, do something to help your team here. I'd love to say Tennessee and Georgia are going to meet in the SEC championship. It could happen.
Yep.
But I really think Tennessee fucked up their chance to get Georgia. Like, this was the year to get them because Gunnar Stockton is only going to get better. That fourth down deep shot to Branch was unreal.
Yeah.
Like, that was down the chimney. So he's only going to get better.
Yeah.
That was your chance to beat him.
Yeah. Now they're going to just start rolling along.
Yep. Georgia's coming down the track. They're going to beat Bam. Or no, Bama's going to beat them because they always do. But Georgia's going to keep chugging because they didn't lose Tennessee. If they would have lost Tennessee, then it really makes things complex.
Yeah, it sure does. But Tennessee is just fucking, gosh, man. It just pisses me off, these fucking idiots.
I know. I mean, I was rooting for the Vols, you know. My family.
I wanted them to win. I know I picked Georgia, obviously, but like I'm always down.
Sure.
Always down.
Sure.
And
then the hook just said, "Hey."
Yeah, I know. I still get fucked out. I mean, it's just classic. Just why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not me?
Somebody had to do it, you know. Sure. And then we both got fucked here. Arkansas, Ole Miss. Ole Miss wins by 6. So just a point away, you know.
Yeah.
But Lane Kiffin takes care of business, so we both lose there. And then Notre Dame, Texas A&M, great ball game. I was about to walk away with the push.
Sure.
I'm just going to say it. On that 4th down and goal, they got away with pretty good holding. Like, damn near tackled defense tackle. You got through, tackled him twice. So it is what it is. Any day that Notre Dame and UCLA loses and SC wins, I'm a happy
absolutely
camper.
Fantastic.
It is phenomenal. Like you said, that's one of the picks. I am okay losing.
I'll live with that. Yeah, I can always live with that.
I was glad to see them hand the damn ball to Jeremiah Love again. Like, hey,
yeah,
I don't care if the box says there's 7 people in there. We got that guy.
Let's do it.
See what's going on here. Maybe a couple NFL teams could learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're seeing it pretty even, 3-2. You know, the hook kind of got you on one.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of the Georgia Tech one. And LSU, I think it's very funny. LSU looked like shit to me.
Yeah.
DJ Lagway looked like even more shit.
Yeah.
These young quarterbacks, we need to stop. And I'm talking to Paul Feinbaum. Can you just stop crowning these guys? I know you need off-season content. Could we just stop crowning these guys as the next best thing since sliced bread? Like, it's okay that DJ Lagway's a sophomore, and it's okay that Arch Manning's a sophomore. Like,
yep,
it's fine.
Yeah.
When you put these expectations on them, I'm gonna start judging them from them.
Sure.
If you just told me there's a true sophomore in there playing at LSU, I'm like, okay, well, he made some mistakes, but you know, and even still with the mistakes, LSU tried everything they could to lose the game.
Yep.
Took a pick 6 to cover.
Yeah.
So which is kind of funny because I'm hearing that they got one of the best returning quarterbacks in Garrett Nussmeier, and I did not see that.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of out on Garrett since we saw him play at Allegiant Stadium. Like,
sure. Yeah.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah. I've been out on that guy.
I did. I mean, I don't know if you saw Brian Kelly get absolutely slammed on the sidelines. But
yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's good shit. I mean, he's getting his shit rocked. He's yelling at reporters for asking the obvious question, like, hey, are you a little concerned that your offense can only put 20 points up when they got 5 turnovers? And he's like, why aren't you just happy we won? And it's like, well, coach, 15 points could come off 5 field goals. So
sure,
I'd be a little worried, you know.
I'd be a little pissed.
I thought, you know, what happened to we're always looking to improve. I mean, now we're just happy with just mediocre play.
Sure.
If you're looking for 5 turnovers every single game, good luck. Just best of luck to you, kid.
Yeah, it's not going to probably not going to go the way you think.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go through our college ball, and then we can kind of take through. So these are going to be our picks for this next week. You know, I mean, Texas Tech, Utah, it's going to be a good game. Down in Salt Lake City.
You know, it's my squad right here.
Okay, so these are your guys. You're putting.
These are my guys this year. I mean, I have them in the playoff. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. Like these are.
I don't know enough about them. I heard they were just
Neither
big
do I.
spenders, and okay, so you're just.
But I'm feeling it. They said they have a good quarterback. I haven't watched him throw a single pass this year, but they haven't lost. I'm down for it. I will be watching this game, obviously. So like, I'll know very quick if it's like, oh fuck, well, I went with the wrong. I went with the wrong option here.
Was one thing that went into your thought process like, hey, they throw tortillas really well at the stadium. Things are kind of cool. That's a cool little gimmick.
All I heard was people liked them because they went big in the transfer portal and they had like donors come in and they're like, we're down.
Okay, so they're like.
That is all I'm basing this on.
Okay.
The second part that I'm basing it on is I didn't think ASU was going to be like the God Squad, and I felt like the Big 12 could be pretty
wide open.
You know, if someone with the pulse comes in there and is like, let's go 10-2, you could win. And Texas Tech's schedule is like, all right, if they are what all these people say, then it could work. It could work. So that's kind of just my thought process.
It's kind of interesting because this is your team versus my team. I've said that Utah is my sleeper to win the Big 12. Not only do I feel confident in this team, I also know it is so hard to win in Utah. Like, no, you're probably going to get hit with the bullshit where they got some celebratory uniform for Charlie Kirk. They're bringing it out. They're doing the memorial. They're changing the helmets. And now you're fighting an uphill battle where they're a really good football team. They're wearing the all blacks. And shit just starts going downhill.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm banking on.
Sure.
And again, I like these guys. I think these cats are pretty good. Interesting. I'm excited to watch Texas Tech because I've always thought of Texas Tech as a Mickey Mouse program, you know, like they're of Texas. They're kind of cool, funny, whatever. You know, their guy shoots his guns at you. It's cute, but, you know, since Crabtree, they haven't really done shit. So it'd be nice to see some different teams kind of do something. Let's go over to our right here, a little battle in the SEC down in Oklahoma. We got Auburn, Oklahoma, you know, 6.5-point favorites. You're taking the half to kind of be the coup de grace for me here. Is that what you're thinking? It's going to kind of hang me?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So you're hoping somebody else gets hit with it.
I'm hoping at some point, you know, some shit works out for me in my life. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're getting into these, like, you know, conference battles now, and it's just you kind of have to see who's who, and it might take a couple darts on a board and kind of just seeing
which one's going to catch.
Is Auburn good? Is Illinois good? Is South Carolina? You know, you go through all these games and you're like, I don't know. Let me take a swing and see if like that's a squad that's going to kind of do some shit for me this year.
Okay, so you're
will they? For me, probably not.
Okay, so you just doomed them, essentially.
I probably do at this point.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
Hey, if you're an Auburn fan watching the program, sorry about it. Listen, we're doing our best here.
My boss from last year, big Oklahoma guy, so I told him when I came back from Vegas and I put money on Michigan, I said, hey, I did it just for you. Because I knew once I put cash on Michigan, it was a guarantee Oklahoma was going to win that battle 100%. And he was like, oh, is that why you did it? I'm like, kind of and kind of not. But, okay, it worked out for you, so don't be mad.
You sit down. So let's talk about that bonus situation, okay? Because I threw you a bone. You throw me a bone, okay? Let's talk this thing through. Yeah, I mean, I think Mateer, like Toe Mater, he's fucking good. I just think they're going to win by 7. They haven't seemed to be a team that gets stopped in the red zone. They're pretty efficient. So that's what I'm kind of basing it off of when you're down in an SEC showdown. It's really who's going to kick field goals versus who's going to punch it in. I feel like Auburn struggles against a running quarterback too, which is kind of ironic because their best success was with the running quarterback. But I just think Oklahoma gets it done by 7. Let me move on with our lives.
Yeah.
We'll just scroll down to the SEC as well. University of South Carolina versus Missouri, 11.5-point favorites for Missouri. You're feeling the Tigers, huh?
Yeah, I think. I mean, this line screams to me that the South Carolina's chalked.
Okay, so you're thinking Vegas knows something.
I'm thinking Vegas knows that these guys are absolutely fucked.
Okay.
That's my line on this. I think Missouri, the times that I think they're good, they're shit. The times that I think they're shit, they're good. So I'm leaning towards the latter.
Okay.
on this.
I like
Like,
that.
the last couple years, I'm like, hey, Missouri's going to be a squad in the SEC. They shit the bed. This
Sure,
year, I don't really give a shit.
they're
They're
good.
11.5 point favorites, South Carolina. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay, I like it. I like
Now,
it.
will they? I mean, they're going to win by 11, aren't they?
I don't think they're going to
I
win
don't
by
even
11.
know how that line would happen.
They
But
go
if
for two, kick a
they
field
go,
goal at the end.
yeah, they block a PAT and then they get a safety and then it's like they somehow win by 11, and I'm like, dude, how is this even possible? No one wins by 11.
I mean, if that happens, you just got to crack another beer and say, "Hey,
Yeah, I just got to be done.
next time,
Yeah,
next time."
I'll be at a wedding too this weekend, so it's just gonna be
Oh,
like, just keep them coming. Like, I ain't got time for
open
this.
bar. Yep, put the cash right there. Yep, we'll be there. Um, I think South Carolina. So I was trying to do some research. I haven't heard Sellers is out. I heard Sellers is going to play. If Sellers plays, I think they keep it within 11. I think if they lose it by 3 or 7, I just don't
Sure.
see double digits. I think they have a good defense. And Missouri struggled in a comeback win against Kansas, and I don't think Kansas is very good. So that's kind of my rationale. And they did
Yeah.
play Kansas at home, so it's not like they were on the road, rock chalk, Jayhawk. They were at home, still had a tough dog fight. So that's kind of my rationale.
Yeah.
All right, let's move over. We got a Big Ten matchup: Illinois, Indiana. Indiana 4.5 point favorites at home. We're running with the Illini. I'm
Yep.
running with it because I just don't think they're going to lose by 4.
I'm just
If
kind
so,
of
it's
like
3.
boosting this USC Illinois game. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like kind of fun. That's like honestly
I
half my
like that.
reason. I'm like, I'm down for them to win
Could care less
because
if they
the
lose.
last thing I need
Is them to lose
is
and be
them to
hot.
lose, and then it's a get back game against
Mm-hmm.
USC at home, and we don't want to lose at home, and we lose 2 straight, and like just win this game. So it's a big time game.
Sure.
Everyone
At
can be
9 a.m.
excited. Everyone can be excited for it. USC can go in, belt the ass, move on. But if they lose, then it's going to be a fucking hate watch scenario, and they're going to want to do it out of spite, and it's just going to piss me off even more, man. And I'm tired of getting pissed off.
You're pissed off and you're sick and tired of it?
I'm sick and tired. Sick and tired of everyone having their best game of their life against USC. I watched it live in person last year. Tyler fucking Warren
Oh,
turned into God himself on a football field. And I can't do it again. There's going to
that
be
is,
some random white tight end from Illinois that's like turns
yeah,
into a number 1 pick for no reason. And I'm
like
like,
prime
bro, what the
Gronk.
fuck's going on? Like, it's bullshit.
I will admit that is the definition of just a football player. The guy who snaps it, runs the route, and mosses 2 guys. Like, that's a football player.
Yeah.
I kind of thought he was going to be the number, like, he's going to be top 5 pick. Because looking at that talent, I was like, holy shit. I'm glad the Colts are throwing him the football because I was really worried about that. I don't think
Sure.
it's going to continue to be hot. I think they're running, like we said, the COD honeymoon period.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's feeling good.
Yep.
Don't think you're going to get too many leverage calls.
Sure.
That's just my opinion. Nobody really gives a shit about it. Also appreciate what really was glad that everyone in the comments was letting me know, hey, big asshole, we can't hear you talk because your mic's not picking you up. So I didn't find out till after, which is actually kind of interesting. I didn't find out till after looking at the conversation we had with Coach Lou. That might have made him pissed off because he couldn't hear
It
me. But
probably was.
I think he was kind of telepathically
Yeah.
feeling what I was thinking about the
I
squad.
think so. Yeah.
I have tried to look into some free agents that we could pick up after George Kittle got hurt. Probably too much Little Caesars pizza. That's probably what I'm kind of going for.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to figure out if these boys are Catholic. Haven't done enough research on it, so I'm trying to work with coach on it.
Sure.
Let's just say he's not pleased. That's for sure. But I think we got a decent chance this week. Okay,
Yeah.
you can't tell me that you struggle running the football and you're not going to give your running back at least 20 carries.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think you're going to
Gotta do
give
something here.
Pacheco at least 20. Right? Like, you're not going to have
Would say
Mahomes
so.
continue to run for 85 yards. Or if so, like you said, fuck me. I mean, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, literally.
I just,
What more do you want from me?
yeah, I'm getting people reaching out to me. Hey, you want this fucking tight end because he had one good game? Like, no, I'm not that big of a sucker. Okay,
Yeah.
like, yeah, let me trade you a 5th-round pick for a tight end who's fucking on a shit team who's going to get like 5 targets. Like,
Yeah.
I'll pass. Still got Kyle Pitts. I believe Kyle Pitts. I believe in that boy.
I'll keep believing forever.
I don't think
As
I
long
should.
as they need me to believe, I'll believe in that shit.
Speaking of believe, we're both saying fuck you to Michigan. It's over.
Sure.
Yeah, I just think Nebraska at home. I mean, it's got my initial to start, so figured I kind of had to. It's just bad taste. Doing it for Larry the Cable Guy, really. He's a big
Sure.
Nebraska fan. I like Matt Rule. I think Michigan still has what's that coach that's interim right now? It's Stubber, the big fat white dude,
Yeah. Fuck.
offensive
I don't
line
know.
coach or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Gosh, I can't remember his name, but I'm looking at his dumbass face right now.
yeah. He looks like an O line coach. Like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He looks like the coach from Hard Knocks from the Browns, who was funny O line coach. And every time he was a
Yeah.
hit, his stomach would just
Yeah. Stomach
fly.
would move. Said I don't believe. Do all this stretching.
Yeah.
They didn't do. We won 2 world wars. No stretching. It's like,
Honestly,
what?
got a point. He does have
Might
a
have a
point.
point. Might have a point.
Um, I think Nebraska at home takes care of business. I
Sure.
think Michigan's been all hype. They haven't been able to run the ball very well, which is their bread and butter. I don't think Bryce Underwood is ready to really take that mantle and throw it 35 times a game.
Yeah.
Defense looks suspect at best. Oklahoma was torching them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe you could say Oklahoma's godlike. So that's probably one side versus. I don't think Nebraska is going to wow me, but I think they're going to make enough plays at home to win.
Yeah.
That's what I'm banking on.
Sure.
All right. Well, we'll see how these picks go. Before we hit the NFL, we did have a great fight Saturday night
Oh yeah.
with Terrence Crawford, aka Bud, versus
What with
versus Canelo, and let's just say it's have a wud for Bud.
Sure.
And I have been having a wud for Bud, so congratulations, Bud.
Same. What we do?
I mean,
Fight on. I got the fight on.
Oh, beautiful! Yeah,
Fight on IPAs. That's what we
locked
do.
in,
Jaloli.
locked in. I mean, I think it's fair to say I feel like this fight was belt to ass. Like,
I mean, yeah, me watching it, I did not think the score was this close.
I didn't either.
I thought Canelo, you could give him maybe 4 rounds. It's kind of what I was feeling.
I can see it.
You know, I could see you giving him the first. Maybe it was kind of. I thought after 4 rounds, it was 3-1 Crawford. Canelo won the 5th to make it 3-2.
I can see that. Yep.
And then I was like, okay, like the 6th, Bud came out and said, "Yeah, bro,
This is my show.
this is my shit." And probably 6th, 7th, 8th was pretty dialed in. Maybe 9th, 10th could have gone either way, but 11th, 12th. I mean, I saw whatever the cards from the judges were like going into the 11th round. It was even on 2 of the judges' cards. I was like, "Hold!" The guys that have it 115, 113, they had it even.
Jeez.
Going into the 11th. So like if Canelo would have kind of jabbed his way out of there,
could have walked away with a.
He could have walked away with the win, and I'm like, I don't know if it was that close. I would have had it 117, 111 probably.
I could, that's a pretty valid.
I could see 116, 112 because there were some rounds in there where Canelo was the aggressor. He was getting a little, but he didn't. He wasn't really.
He wasn't ripping off. That's what I was gonna say. He wasn't ripping off like the Canelo. So I'm not saying Canelo is a bad fighter. That's not it by any means. He's one of the greatest of this generation. However, I have noticed in the past couple fights, he's been very selective where he kind of like he doesn't throw the jab, so he doesn't really get like timing with that. The best way I could describe it is he likes to get inside like Rocky. Mm-hmm. He takes some punches and then he throws a really good hook and uppercut. Like that's kind of his bread and butter.
Yep.
But then after he throws those, he gets tired, so he wants to rest the rest of the round. I was always wondering why nobody did what Bud did. I'm not saying it was easy, but like when he wants to rest, fuck no, you ain't resting.
Yeah,
like
hell no.
I'm gonna start tagging you up. I'm gonna throw some combos. And I think Bivol kind of opened that up. Like Bivol, when I was watching him fight him, I'm like, oh, he's not really letting Canelo dictate the pace. Because if you let Canelo dictate the pace, he's going to get some really great shots in where he thinks you're hurting and he can get his strength back and then he can throw it again. I mean, again, this is 2 of the greatest of our generation to fight.
Yeah.
I just think Bud was the more technically sound fighter. Like every time Canelo would try to cut the ring off, Bud had a perfect escape plan where he would obviously sidestep back to the middle of the ring, but he would always keep his elbow and his arm tight. So when Canelo would throw that check hook, it would just hit his arm. So, and I like that he was talking shit too, like the showboating, where he's getting hit and he's telling Canelo like, nope, didn't feel that one. And he was pretty honest. He got hit with one and he was like, okay, felt that one a little bit. Okay, here we go. Dana White looked like he was enjoying this entire evening. I don't know if you've seen the videos of him watching this, but
Yeah.
he's ready to go back to MMA. Okay,
Yeah.
he's ready for the UFC. I mean, he's watching these boxing events and he's like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, here's what I'll say about this. I knew that Terrence Crawford was that guy. I've always watched him fight. Anyone who's a switch hitter, I fuck with you because that means you could do multiple things
Mm-hmm.
and you're a thinker. You're in there calculating, doing stuff. I was always on the side of a lot of people will be like, oh, look at his resume. He wasn't fighting anybody. I know for a fact now, and now we know it's true, but I always knew it was true.
Sure.
They were dodging.
I thought so for a while.
Everyone was dodging.
Yeah.
Errol Spence was good enough against everyone else where he couldn't dodge. Like he had no reason
There was no
to not dodge.
excuse.
Like everyone was like, "Hey, dude, we think you're that guy. You got to
need to go
fight
fight
him
him."
because he's that guy." And he wasn't under any, he could fight with his contract and all that, and they made it work. And he got fucking put down
Yeah.
and put out.
Like a dog.
And so I knew, but I knew that well before. I was like, dude, Terrence is gonna absolutely murder this guy. This guy's a pussy. Like I thought Errol Spence was kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm like anyone where their mom was paying kids to fight him in the neighborhood, or a guy who got shot in the back of his head basically
and
drove himself to the hospital. That dude is not losing. I don't care if you're Canelo. I don't care if you're Floyd. Bud is whooping anybody. I promise. You could name your great fighter from back in the day. He's whooping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And the old heads might be pissed. They might be like, nah, man. Sugar Ray Leonard would have, bruh, belt to ass, bro. Belt to ass. He would have beat the shit out of him. He beats the shit out of everyone. He's better.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, when you talked about being able to be a switch fighter, like you can switch your stances and stuff and change your approach, that's where I think the conversation of, like you're saying, like a Sugar Ray Leonard, like, I think Bud's approach versus him is different than versus Canelo. It's not like copy and paste, but he has the technical skill and the knowledge to know, like, okay, I can't take as many chances, or I gotta like keep things close. Like, I just think, and I mean, I've been a big Deontay Wilder stan since I saw him kind of get going.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just put the technique that Bud has in Deontay, holy shit,
yeah, he would kill people.
My God,
people would die. People would die.
My God. But yeah, I mean, I think Bud Crawford, he's the best boxer of our generation. Like, hands down, 43-0. Guy landed 129 headshots. So I was looking at it. He threw, I believe, I had another web page open, I think. He threw 160-something punches. Let me see if I can find it. It was like 165 or something, and 139 of them were headshots, like that he landed. Yeah. If that's true, holy shit. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the guy's a beast.
Yeah, I think I had it open in the other one. Oh, yeah, they're telling me about the UCLA interim coach. Jeez, I don't need to see any of that.
Don't want to know.
Nope, don't worry about it.
Guys, yeah, I mean,
hey, Hadawwood, for Bud, appreciate it. I don't know, man. I felt like Canelo was a little overhyped for like a couple fights now. I'm not saying he wasn't good, but anytime you would talk to somebody who was like a true Canelo fan, there was no like logic to how Canelo's going to win.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how's he going to beat Bivol? Bivol's bigger. He's just Canelo. He's going to win. It's like, yeah, okay, but like,
what does that mean?
Yeah, is he going to get inside on him? Is he going to bait? Is he going to shit? Sure. You know, what is he going to do?
Yeah,
that is going to get him the win, because I don't think name alone gets you a win.
No.
But props to Canelo for taking this fight. Like you said, I think I mean, Bud kind of explained it. He said like people were dodging him. Like he was trying to get these fights for years.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to do it contract wise.
Now we know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, shout out that Saudi money getting these things done.
Facts. That shit always comes through.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I don't know if you saw that Tom Brady is going to join a flag football league over in Saudi
Yeah, I
Arabia.
saw. I didn't really look at it, but sure.
He's not mobile, and flag football you have to be mobile.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like, but hey, way to secure the bag, buddy. All right, let's finish this off here with our picks coming up for the weekend. Boy, a big one. So, like you said, probably should be when you order your uniforms, probably do that in February. I should probably have done the same thing. I'm very glad that we agreed that if the Eagles win this one, we're not doing a jersey for this because I forked over a lot of dough for
it's been
that
a
Eagles franchise.
Eagles win, we'll come to a different arrangement. If Rams win, you get your jersey.
We could do like a hat or something like that. That's fine.
Yeah, we could do.
We'll
figure it
shirt,
out.
Yeah,
shirt, something that's $40,
yeah,
$30.
Not $1.80 because these things, and I respect
but
it.
Rams win, fair play.
I like it.
Jersey's coming.
Yeah, sure.
Jersey's coming to your door. When did you say DeJean arrives?
DeJean should be at
the 18th. Did you say 18th?
I think the 18th.
Thursday 18th. Okay, that'd be phenomenal. I might try and arrange a pickup.
I was going to say
either the 18th or 19th because I would love to wear that at the bar Sunday morning when I'm watching the game with the DeJean.
I think what I can try to do, well,
we'll figure it
out. I probably we'll figure it out. Either I'll have you go pick it up because it's at the house, or I'll pick it up, drop it by.
Yeah.
That should be good.
We'll make it.
Yeah, I mean it should be interesting. I'm surprised. I think you're talking spread here because Eagles are 3.5, and you're not trying to die by the hook here. So you're not saying
correct. I'm off hook.
Okay.
Now this would be the game where Eagles win by 4, and it's like, oh great, I should have taken my thing. I think Eagles win by 3. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
I'm saying game winning field goal or field goal late. Rams are driving. Almost like obviously it wouldn't be like the playoff game because they needed a touchdown at that point, but something along those lines. Eagles go up by 3, either stop them or it's a late field goal and they kind of just don't have time to go get points. But that's what I'm leaning. I think it's a close game. Game could go either way. It could be 3 points Rams way. It could be 3 points Eagles way. Either way. Now that the Eagles beat the Chiefs, I'm not like they have to win. Obviously, they don't have to win shit. You can kind of, it is what it is. But I think at home, I think they like playing the Rams. I think they're not going to want to lose because they know it's likely going to be a matchup later in the year again.
I see.
So it's like, hey, we got to kind of show up. Whereas when they go down to Tampa the next week, that's typically our throw it in game. Let's move on. So if they go down there 3-0, it's like, fuck it. Let's go down there and just hang out, go to the club.
Sure. Great wings.
Yeah, just chill.
So I was kind of playing it the other way. So I'm really excited for this game because I think the Rams saw the deficiency that we had on offense last year, not having a guy that could just beat one-on-one coverage, and got that guy in Devontae instead of the Cooper Kupp role.
Sure.
So I'm excited to see what we can do in that spot. I think the O-line is much improved from last year. So I'm interested again to see what they can do against this D-line front. I'm kind of feeling an Eagles letdown game because of an emotional win at the Chiefs, shit talk, all of that. But the media has been talking about how bad the offense is. So there's a chance that they start coming out.
It could be a Jalen like, oh, okay, y'all wanted me to throw like the game against the Steelers, and he throws for like 300 yards or whatever.
I don't know. So I really like our young defense. They are young. I think Kobe Durant is a really underrated corner. Like he is very good. I'm just excited to see it, man. This is,
it's always a fun game. Always fun getting a kind of playoff vibe.
Yeah.
Early in the year, good teams. It's always fun to watch good teams play. That's for sure.
That's pretty much it. And like we said, this could be a preview of the NFC Championship game.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see it. It'll be a lot of fun. I think Stafford is kind of getting to the point where he's up to play the Eagles. Like he put on a show last time. He feels like he's dialed for it. he started the year really dialed.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to give one pick, which I'm glad he did. I knew it was coming. It was like, okay, let's just get this over with.
Sure.
But he's been pretty dialed in. I mean, I'm just really interested to see how Devontae handles the one-on-one coverage. Like, I don't know if they're going to have DeJean kind of shade over the top of Adoree, because they're probably going to put Adoree Jackson on. Well, that's if you're doing a double.
I don't know what they're going to do because Adoree Jackson's been getting just.
It's either he's going to go on Puka and Puka's going to eat, or it's going to be Devontae.
Yeah.
But then you also got to worry. I'm telling you, you got to keep your eye on Whittington, man. Jordan Whittington, he is a fucking baller.
Yeah. He's good.
It'll be exciting to watch. We got Kyron, and then we've also, what I like to see in the running game was we got the Blake Corum kind of going. And that's really where I think we'll be versatile in the red zone, because Blake Corum falls forward every run, and he's used to running between the tackles all the time.
Sure.
He's just built for it. So, exciting football game. I'm not going to beat the tires anymore here. So, glad to see we're on the same side.
Yep.
Steelers, Patriots. I mean, it's kind of who cares? But we're going to go Steelers, bounce back game. I think the defense looks a lot better. I think TJ Watt had about 4 sacks, maybe 3.
Yep.
I don't know a single person I can name on the Patriots O-line that I think is a really good pass protector. Yeah. And, it was fun when they played Dolphins and had a great battle, but now it's time for the Steelers to kind of get back on track.
I think so, too. I mean, it could be close, but I don't know. I think Steelers might just have a little more talent to kind of throw out there. And the Patriots, I could see it being a tad of a letdown game. They kind of won a crazy one. I mean, kickoff return or a punt return down to the kickoff, and then the Achane steps out of bounds, and then it's a whole shit show.
Yeah.
So are they both shit? Maybe.
They spend a lot of money.
Are they both decent? Maybe. Yeah. No one really knows.
Speaking of shit, can we? I just want to know, when in coach speak has it been, if I have a defense that gives up 52 points, the first thing I'm going to ask is, how did my quarterback play?
Yeah.
Like, how did that? Okay, I know that we're kind of Caleb fans. I felt like Caleb was playing pretty good. Yeah. He tried to throw the ball away. It's 2nd and 32. Where would you like him to go with the football? Because if he goes to 3rd and 32, you're going to be pissed off that he's punting. Oh, my God, he didn't get a first down. Like, he's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Sure.
He was trying to throw it away or make a play. Like, it's near the sidelines. Just put more on it. He's got arm strength.
Yep.
I think if the Bears are going to do what the Bears do, the Rams would love to trade you for Caleb Williams, have him sit behind Matt Stafford, train him for a little bit, tell him probably don't paint your nails for a little bit. Let's get back to football. Let's kind of focus on that. Nail techs, got to go.
Yep.
But if you really want to fuck up and really open the championship window for the Rams, go ahead. Trade them to us. We'll take great care of them. But I'm actually pretty excited for what the Bears are building. I wasn't somebody who said, the Bears are going to make the playoffs this year and they're going to look great. Like, they're in a pretty good division with the Packers now. Like, JJ McCarthy, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I've been hearing from a lot of people, you were hating on JJ McCarthy. Well, you saw what I saw. Okay? Yeah. He looked like shit.
He did.
Just call it what it is.
Just how it is. So that's okay.
He's a rookie. Well, it's 2nd year, but he's a rookie. He didn't play much. Like, it's okay to have these guys learn how to play football. It's just, again, talking about expectations. We don't need to crown these guys as the next greatest thing of all time.
No.
Okay. You could say Caleb Williams has the same characteristics and play style as Patrick Mahomes. That is perfectly fine. Or the best prospect since Patrick Mahomes. Because nobody thought Patrick Mahomes was going to be great.
Yeah. And then then it just happened.
So, I think he's going to get a lot better. His footwork looks better. Honestly, receiving core hasn't really helped him as much as you'd think. Looking at the routes, I'm like, DJ Moore is barely winning his routes anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not looking the greatest. Rome Odunze is getting into his own. I think Luther Burden is going to be their answer because he's younger, so he can get the speed around. Like, that's going to be their adjustment. And I think they're really going to adjust and go into 2 tight end set. Have Loveland and then Kmet. and
Yeah.
either run the football because they need to start doing that,
Sure.
and then run play action, help Caleb out a little bit. Like, just I've never seen a team we lose 50, but we get 52 points hung on us, and the first question is, our quarterback only threw 1 pick and 2 touchdowns. Eat shit, get him out of here. Like,
Yeah.
all right, bro.
Like, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know I was playing corner,
Hey,
safety,
that's on me, I guess.
defensive line. I mean, yeah, doesn't help that you sent the kicker or the punter when he got drafted a text saying you're not going to be used much here, which probably could have a little humble pie there. I can understand that. All right, I've done enough talking about the Bears until they start winning something. Another divisional game, Cardinals 49ers. Niners are 1.5-point favorites at home with Mac Jones leading the squad, with Christian McCaffrey Tongan at tight end, Juwan Jennings maybe at receiver. Is that?
Yeah, maybe.
And then I think
hard maybe.
tackles out, right? I think.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are a shit show right now.
Yeah.
Well, Mac Jones balling.
He is. And then I hate to say I told you so again, but didn't I say that if you put Mac Jones in the same system as Brock Purdy, you would have the same numbers because it's the system, it's not the guy.
That's correct.
I swear to God, I don't just pull these takes out of my ass. Like, I watch the tape, see what these guys do. It's pretty easy. Shout out to Shanahan for that system because he's making a lot of people millionaires, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're kind of thinking the Cardinals, even though they really tried to make your prediction come true. Like, they damn near gave it up.
Yeah.
I've never seen more penalties in my life. But yeah. All right. We're going to go Cardinals, Broncos, Chargers. You're thinking Chargers, keep this thing moving. And then I'm riding a letdown game. Broncos like playing in LA. They play pretty good there. And then they just got cheated over at the Colts. They're going to be pissed. They come out firing. Here we go. Yep. Last but not least, Lions, Ravens.
Yeah.
4.5-point favorites. We're thinking they stomp the Lions. Lions look like shit. Pretty much what we're looking at there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think the Lions are frauds.
Sure.
I don't know if I don't think their defense is as good as we think. I don't think they're dropping 50 on the Ravens. So I think the Ravens win by about a touchdown or so, if I had to guess. Home game.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the Ravens being 1-2. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling there.
All right. Sweet. Yeah. I think we've taken enough of everybody's time. We've given enough takes, gotten off the high horse, back around. Had a wud for Bud. Appreciate the shout out. Let us know in the comments which picks you think are absolutely ludicrous, what you're thinking. Let us know your take on Caleb. Just give us your sports takes, okay? I need some sports takes. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you folks next week. Auf Wiedersehen.
Adios.
Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stooge adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stooge content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posted on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.